For so many of us, the day just doesn't start right without it. That warm mug, that incredible smell, that first sip of coffee. It's a ritual. But what if I told you that simple, comforting habit could be doing so much more for your health? What if you could upgrade it with something you already have sitting in your kitchen cabinet?
So that's exactly what we're going to dig into. We're going to look at how one super simple ingredient, something I'm willing to bet you have in your kitchen right now, could potentially turn your daily cup of coffee into a powerful tool for your health.
Yeah, we're talking about upgrading that morning ritual. And honestly, the science behind this is pretty shocking. It all comes down to a really common spice, but, and this is important, there's a critical warning that comes with it that you absolutely need to know about. All right, so here it is. The secret ingredient is cinnamon. And I get it, you're probably thinking, cinnamon? That's what I put in apple pie, not my serious morning coffee. But you gotta trust me on this, because the data suggests this is a real game changer. Okay, so what's the actual science here? Let's break down three huge science-backed benefits that can happen in your body when you add the right kind of cinnamon to your coffee. And look, we're not talking about small little changes here. These are major biological responses. First up is a huge one, blood sugar. You know that jittery feeling or that mid-morning energy crash you sometimes get after coffee? Well, that can happen when your body's insulin response goes a little haywire. Cinnamon actually acts like a brake on that whole process. Studies show it can help lower blood sugar levels and make your body more sensitive to insulin. So what does that mean for you? No more spike and crash, just smooth, sustained energy and focus. All right, moving on from just energy, let's talk about your brain. We all drink coffee to kind of wake up our brains, right? But cinnamon might actually help protect them for the long haul. It has these compounds that, in early studies, seem to help stop the buildup of certain proteins in the brain that are linked with cognitive decline. It's like you're not just waking your brain up for the day, you're investing in its long-term health. And number three, this one's for your heart. Cinnamon is an absolute antioxidant powerhouse. I mean, it is literally loaded with more antioxidants than superfoods like garlic or oregano. It's wild. And those antioxidants are absolutely crucial for fighting inflammation all over your body, especially in your arteries, and that is a cornerstone of keeping your heart healthy. So let's just pull back for a second. With this one simple addition, you're supporting three of your body's most important systems. You're balancing your energy, protecting your brain, and supporting your heart. That's a pretty powerful resume for something just sitting in your spice rack, right? But, and there is a but, there's a catch.
Okay, but hold on. Before you run to the kitchen and grab that cinnamon, there is something absolutely critical that you need to know. Because the type of cinnamon you use doesn't just matter a little bit. It's a massive, massive deal. No, really, I need you to hear this. Stop. Because if you have the typical common cinnamon that's sold in most supermarkets and you start using it every day for health benefits, you could actually be doing more harm than good. Okay, so here's the deal. Most of the stuff you see in the store is a variety called cassia. It's cheap, it's dark, it's everywhere. The problem, it has really high levels of a compound called coumarin. And if you're having it every single day, it can actually be toxic to your liver. Not good. What you're looking for is Ceylon cinnamon. It's often called true cinnamon. It has all those amazing health benefits we talked about, but with only tiny, totally safe levels of coumarin. So this is the fix. It's super simple. I want you to go look at your cinnamon right now. Check the label. If it does not explicitly say Ceylon, you have to assume it's cassia, and you shouldn't be using it for this daily health habit. Make the switch. It's worth it. All right, so you've got the right kind of cinnamon, the good stuff. Now what? Because let's be real, if you just dump the powder into your mug, you get that gritty, dusty layer on top, and it's not great. So here are two super simple barista hacks to fix that. Method number one is what I call the brew helper. This is perfect if you use a drip coffee maker or a French press. All you do is sprinkle about a half teaspoon of the Ceylon cinnamon right on top of your coffee grounds before you brew. The hot water pulls out all that amazing flavor and all the benefits, but it leaves the gritty powder behind in the filter. Super easy, no grit, perfect. Okay, but what if you use instant coffee or a pod machine like a Keurig? This one's for you. We'll call it the paste method. You just put your cinnamon in the empty mug first, add a tiny drop of whatever you like, milk, water, honey, and mix it into a smooth paste. Then pour your hot coffee over it and stir. This cinnamon just melts right in. No clumps, no grit at all. And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. Ceylon cinnamon has this wonderful, warm, naturally sweet flavor, so use that. It's a great chance to cut back on how much sugar or sweetener you're adding. You'll be amazed at how you can cut way back, and you might not even miss it.
So when we zoom out, what's the big takeaway here? It's really about seeing that getting healthier doesn't always have to mean these huge, life-altering changes. So often, it's just about making these small, smart tweaks to the habits you already have. And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? I mean, you're going to drink that coffee anyway, right? So why not make that simple, daily thing you already do work a little harder for your well-being? It is genuinely one of the easiest health upgrades you can possibly make.
So that kind of leaves me with one last question for you. Do you add anything special or unique to your coffee? Maybe it's a little bit of cocoa powder or cardamom or something else I haven't even thought of. What's your secret ingredient for a better cup? I'd love to hear it. Drop your own tips in the comments below. Let's share some ideas.